Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mr. D's Happy Hour. My name is Mr. D, obviously, and these are my 4 amigos. I had to count for a second. I forgot how many of you there were. We got,
Mr. D can't count.
the Grand Wizard Alan. We got Lil Nicky J, Mr. B, and Velociraptor. I'm surprised I remembered all of that. How are you guys doing today?
You remembered our
my name.
names?
You always blank on my name.
And I don't blank
That's
on
why I
your
put the
name.
green one down there.
Well, I've known you the least amount of time, so, that just makes sense.
I got me some
really.
Gogurt.
Gogurt.
Got me some pretty
Sponsored
good
by
Gogurt.
Gogurt.
Yeah.
I got me some
Imagine.
Squidward.
Sponsored by Nickelodeon.
I got Tube.
Sponsored by Plastic Industry.
Sponsored by the plastic industry.
Do squids reproduce with eggs, or do they reproduce, like humans?
Saw an episode of Courage. The Cowardly Dog like this once. The space squids.
Oh, yeah.
It was a beautiful episode.
They came from space, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
What'd they do? What'd they do to Courage? Did they try to kill him?
He scared him.
Well, the military tried to use them as a weapon type thing. Like some Area 51 type shit.
Courage or the
Which makes me so
squids?
sad.
No, the military.
No, the military.
This is gonna be one of those conversations.
Yeah.
Military did that. And they wanted to use the squids.
Military.
Well, enough squid talk, I guess, because, you know how I feel about squids.
That conversation died really fast. I'm sorry.
You know how I feel about
You made him
squids.
scared, Roger.
Well, yeah, I don't know. After I saw people eating them alive, I don't know. I felt differently about them. Aren't they like the smartest fucking
You
creature?
don't eat them alive?
Yeah, well, people then fucking...
No,
we've
if
talked
you're-
about this before.
They're not getting eaten alive. It's
Yes,
like
they are.
it's like a reaction.
Yeah,
That happens.
their nervous system is still active when they're being served.
So they're just fucking spitting ink while you're devouring them.
The ink is actually highly nutritious.
It's like,
Didn't know that.
okay. So I could...
Moving on to the next subject.
Well, yeah, because I don't really like where that was going.
Yeah.
Why? It's a normal
Why?
thing in Eastern cultures.
Does it have like, okay, I'm not going to ask that. That's probably a bad question.
You know what? I got this.
Our Google man,
Nutrition
Chat
facts
GPT right here.
about squid ink.
Well, I
They
was
make
just
noodles out
wondering
of
if
them.
you can, really?
Yeah, and black soba noodles.
Out of the ink?
Yeah, they make noodles and they dip them in the ink and it makes black noodles.
How else would they be black, Dylan?
It's
Isn't
very
ink just
high
like
in a lot
fucking
of,
squid semen?
No.
Well, if we're talking about that part, to answer your question
This was a
earlier,
normal
No,
conversation.
I was genuinely asking.
squids
Genuine
reproduce
dumb question.
sexually with females
No question
producing
is a dumb
eggs
question.
and males producing sperm. Squids go through elaborate courtship displays with males passing sperm packets to the female, who then
What are they, a
deposit
router?
hundreds of gelatinous eggs.
The fuck is a
On the
sperm
ocean.
packet?
Is what Google's
It's like
telling
a ketchup packet, except it's full of sperm.
Oh my
me. I
god.
just imagine.
I really hope you don't get that at Driver. Your french fries will be ruined.
Wait, if they're a squid packets, that means they're squid hackers.
Well,
Also, I found an answer to the squid ink. The ink contains many compounds, including melanin, enzymes, a word I cannot pronounce, other words I can't pronounce, lead, copper, and amino acids such as taurine, alanine, aspartic acid, a bunch of stuff. Apparently, it has antioxidant effects. It can help fight cancer.
Oh.
I mean, anything these days fucking apparently has anti-cancer effects.
Does it
The
really?
squids can fight cancer.
What's
I've
another-
heard,
Like anything?
Everything you fucking read online is like it prevents cancer or it encourages cancer.
No.
Everything is related to cancer in some sort of way. I don't think you
Yeah.
should believe that.
No, fair enough.
Everything
Smoke
in
all the
moderation.
cigarettes you want to. You're not going to get
Everything
cancer.
in moderation.
Oh, there's even cancer labels on guitars and stuff.
No, there
Like, hey,
isn't.
this
Is there
product-
really?
Yes, there is. Yeah, there's
Is
a
it
sticker
because
on
of,
there
like,
that
the
says
varnish?
product may cause cancer. I guess so. I guess it's because the electronics in it.
No, I just assumed if you played badly enough.
Oh, well,
Didn't they fucking they used to make like little baby toys out of like metallic paint or something where like kids were getting like lead poisoning and shit from it?
Yeah,
I remember
lead
that
that
was
paint.
lead paint.
Damn.
Metallic paint.
everything had lead paint.
There's a whole generation that grew up on lead paint, and look at them. They're way tougher than we'll ever be.
I remember lead paint. What are you talking? I'm not that old.
Whole generation.
We were cleaning out my grandma's attic one time, and she had a box of like toys that had that paint on it, and she's just like, "Here, take these." And it was like one of those
Stick
fucking
this in
like.
your mouth, little Dylan.
I mean, it does like have a certain taste to it that I've kind of like. You know, it tastes like.
You
But
just
why they had to stop
answered
making
every
those
question
kids
ever
like
had
Dylan.
about you.
I mean, people
Dude.
fucking lick the goddamn Nintendo cartridges for the longest time. People like anything that has a funny taste to it.
Yo, they're counterfeit Beyblades?
Yeah. And they're like razor fucking sharp sometimes. You gotta be really careful with that shit.
Because I was looking up if Beyblades had lead in them.
What?
fake
What was that
ones.
fucking thing where everybody was sniffing their Steam Deck? What was that? What was that about?
The vent.
Yeah, the exhaust.
Oh, yeah.
Valve had to release a statement of saying, "Do not sniff the fucking fumes from your Steam Deck."
It's
You
like
idiots.
whenever everyone started licking the Nintendo, the Switch cartridges.
And then everyone turned right around and was like, fuck you. I'm a lick your
I'm gonna do
shit
more.
whenever I want.
I still do it.
I paid for the product. I'm gonna use the whole product.
I'm licking the product.
I mean, the lick deterrent didn't taste that bad. It just kind of tasted like lemons a little
So
bit.
you licked it.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just a cartridge. I mean, what is
You're
it?
a grown ass man.
Well, somebody says it has lick deterrent on it. You want to know what it tastes like?
Why?
Blake did it.
Yeah, I've absolutely done it.
It's just a common
Nick's
thing,
done it.
man.
Nick has done it too.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Nick,
you
I
have.
swear
You're
we've done it
smiling
together.
right
I
now,
swear
you
to God,
fucking
I'm
liar.
not. No. I have never
know.
licked one of my Nintendo games.
As soon as he fucking directed that to you, your fucking mouth started curling up like the Grinch.
No, I can wholeheartedly say I've never licked one of my Switch games.
At least there's
Scout's honor.
someone respectable on this podcast.
I
Now
know.
we have to know:
equivalent.
did you lick your cartridges? Did they get the Go-Gurt treatment?
They got the ghost.
Yeah.
You messed
Oh no!
It was for science, I swear.
Now who looks like the fool? You. You look like the fool. It's 4 against 1.
No, it's not.
What kind of science is that? There's 5 of us, and 2 of us are against you.
No, Nick's just lying because
Yeah,
he
Nick's
doesn't
just a
want to
liar.
feel.
not
Yeah.
lying. I swear to God, I'm not.
Nick, I swear we have licked a cartridge together.
Together. This makes it different.
Not like the same cartridge, like separate cartridges, you know?
Hey, yo, can you pass me
the
can you
cartridge.
pass me Mario 64? It's got that Skittles flavor. I've been craving, dog.
It's just the next thing to vape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a Nintendo cartridge flavor for
Where did he
vape.
go?
Oh my god. There's so that for the longest fucking time, like I always was saying, like in fucking middle school, if they fucking put like, you know, the goddamn fucking little games like Pac-Man and stuff on the side of these vapes, that'd be badass. You know, I'd buy the shit out of that. Well, guess what they're fucking doing now? They're putting Pac-Man on the side of these motherfuckers. Like there was one from the gas station the other day. It had fucking Pac-Man. It had that fucking little racing game and stuff on it. Fucking insane.
It's insane that they can sell that shit because it's definitely marketed towards kids.
100%.
No, it's
What are
marketed towards me. All right.
And you're a child who likes cartridges. We established this.
Man.
So what else is Dylan licking besides cartridges? I came back on the middle of this.
What a great out of context question. Can you isolate that and just put reverb on that? Like, so it just sounds like you said that in a dark, empty cave.
It should be one of our t-shirts that we make.
What's Dylan licking besides cartridges?
You know, I don't like keep up with stuff very often, but I know you guys do, so I know you'll have the answer to this. But one of Nick's idols, Dr. Disrespect, what's going on with him? What's all that about? Because I don't know a thing. I don't know anything that's happened.
I just actually recently talked about this like less than an hour ago.
Oh, then you're refreshed and ready to go.
I'm good to go. About, what was it, 4 years ago, whenever he got banned from Twitch? Or was that 2 years ago?
It was 4 years. It was 2020.
Yeah. So it was never released as to why he got banned. It was just, it happened and then no one spoke on it. And then recently, 2 former employees of Twitch leaked the chats that Twitch had received. So
They did not leak the chats. They just said that it happened.
No, they leaked the chat. They did. I'm pretty sure. Oh,
No,
wait,
they did. There's no,
Yeah,
the
I'm
one,
pretty sure.
like the big, like everyone who's like on Dr. Disrespect side's thing is that there is actually no evidence. It's just hearsay, rumors, and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, they have evidence, and he admitted to it as well.
Oh, did he? Did something change
yeah.
just like fucking last night?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he admitted to it either this morning or late last night.
Oh, Jesus.
All I know is that he did a full-blown thing about it. But, so, technically nothing illegal happened.
Okay.
But he did have, like, conversations with a minor, and, like, at points it would become flirtatious, but there was never any meeting. There was never any inappropriate, like, images sent to each other, or like any sort of like sexual talk or all that. It was just like, it was flirtatious kind of stuff. So, yeah.
I mean, like, taking it out of context, like, you know, it could have meant, you know, people can take it as flirtatious, but, you know, they, in the moment, probably, I don't know, it's one of those things where you can only get so much from a text.
Yeah, but he admitted that it was flirtatious.
Oh.
This is from his admittance. So, yeah. Like, he
Okay.
fully admitted, he's like, yeah, no, I fully did that. He goes, but I'm not. And then he there's a whole bunch of stuff that he said. Let me see.
Well, you know, honestly, I thought this was something completely different. I didn't think it was going to be this situation again. But
Yeah.
yeah,
The YouTuber curse.
yeah, YouTuber curse.
He no, never mind. That's something different.
Was he part of a fucking? Is he part of like a D&D group or something like that? Did he do that?
He's
stuff?
part of a game studio, but they cut ties with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody cut ties with him. I think he only streams on YouTube now, right? Or, yeah, I've never watched him a day in my life.
I honestly, I just I see him pop up every once in a while, but that's about as much as I get of him. And then we do a fucking podcast with him like every other week. Little Nicky J down there. But
Little Nicky J's better.
yeah, little Nicky J's better. He has
a better
guys have-
mustache.
yeah.
Facts.
Fucking Dr. Disrespect's
Mine's real.
mustache isn't real. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, is it not? I know nothing about this fucking guy other than the shit that happened yesterday.
What a good introduction to the guy.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's kind of scary, like the media world and shit like that, because like even if like you didn't do something like that, like even if the allegations like cross your path, it's like everything that you've done just kind of comes to a crumble.
Yeah, it
So, yeah,
becomes
that's what-
game over.
Yeah, that's what happened to Johnny Depp whenever Amber Heard came with those allegations. Like, Disney dropped, like, every, major studio out there dropped them.
Yep.
Everyone cut ties with them, and then come to find out, it's like, oh, hey, Johnny Depp was the victim.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't like. Did he ever say anything about working with them again, or does he probably not want to do that after they fucking
I
just
think
like throw him in the mud like that?
I think after everything was cleared up, I think Disney tried to draw up another contract with him, but he was like, "No, you guys fucking stabbed me in the back. I'm good."
Yeah, I don't blame him.
No. Yeah, that has to be a hard thing to go through, man. That has to be a rough time. What? You know, it fucking blew my mind because fucking that one newer Willy Wonka movie, not the newest one, but the one before that he was like Willy Wonka in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I never put two and two that that's Johnny Depp because he does not look like
He looks a
anything
lot
like
different when he was
himself.
younger. Like, he doesn't look like him today in Edward Scissorhands or Crybaby.
Oh,
or,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, younger Johnny Depp does not look like, older Johnny Depp. But it's just years of drugs and alcohol and
Yep.
partying.
And being in stress from being with Amber Heard.
Were they even together that long?
They were married.
Well, you don't have to be together that long to get married, apparently, these days. So, I mean, I didn't know.
Amber. They
true.
were together for 4 years.
Gotcha.
Before they got married or married 4 years?
It's just as a relationship for 4 years.
Yeah, that must have been real damn short.
What's your... Okay.
Well, I don't know.
What's your guys' what's your opinions on that new Elden Ring DLC? Well, what you got to say about it? You like it? Has it been fun?
Fucking mint.
Everyone who has left a bad review on Steam, just get good at the game.
Yeah, I don't understand why people
started.
get like so upset about the difficulty of the game. It's a From Software game. It's going to be difficult. You know what you signed up for.
Like, there are videos on the internet of people absolutely breaking the game with the builds that they have created. And From Software probably saw that one and was like, all right, bet. You broke our game, we're going to break you.
Yeah, because that was the thing. It was like everyone always talked about how easy the base game was and all that stuff, and like how for the most part everyone cheesed it. And then so they're like, okay, you want it? Because everyone's like, oh, we need a challenge. This isn't the From Software I know. We're like, it's like, oh, this is supposed to be a hard game series. This is stupid. And so like, okay, we will show you hard.
They literally said, I bet.
And it's like they built a whole mechanic around the DLC that, you're supposed to be weak as fuck. And like by exploring and doing stuff, you get stronger. Like there's a whole mechanic in the DLC that, lets you get better. Or makes you get better.
Yeah.
So you can't just like cheese through all the bosses or anything like that?
Oh,
even
you
if-
can. One guy at work showed me someone's already doing a level 1-0 of this item I'm talking about playthrough of the DLC, and it's just
Shocker.
like it took the guy like 30 minutes for one boss, but he did it in level 1-0 item.
What kind of build are you, Nick? What kind of build do you play as in that game?
Mostly strength. It just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Because it's the correct build.
That's right.
I don't know if you can call it just mostly strength, Nick.
Sometimes I switch it up. I switch it up here and there.
Brother, you can wield anything in the game because you have almost max stats.
Well, that's why I like to switch it up. I like to be able to do whatever.
I like my options.
That's right. That's what I did with whenever Roger first got me into Dark Souls 3, that's what I did. I just instead of like doing an actual thing, I just dispersed my points everywhere so I could do everything.
Man. Oh, the
Such
Dark
a
Souls
terrible
3 days.
build.
It really was. But
Oh.
I had options if I got bored.
Yeah.
Silly.
Do you play Elden Ring, Al? Or I didn't know if you were a ringer.
I have played a little bit using the Seamless Co-op add-on mod. I haven't played As discussed before, I haven't played any of the Dark Souls games hardly at all. So, been playing a little bit with the boys, then the DLC came out and messed the mod up. Oh well. So we're chilling until that mod comes back on.
Don't like playing by
Gave it go
yourself.
solo. Not really.
Fair enough.
Now, one thing that is cool, after that, I guess FromSoft saw that mod, and they were like, yeah, that's actually a concept we would be interested in doing. It's like a seamless co-op type feature in one of their future titles.
That would be
So I
sick.
thought that, yeah, I thought I'd say it, because like, then you wouldn't have to fight the same boss, 3 or 4 times with all your friends, and you could all
I
do
would
it
really like
at
that.
once together.
Apparently, he plans on making a more traditional RPG at some point.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, is he was talking, Miyazaki, and he was like, Elden Ring's good. It's great. But it's not exactly what I envision as a perfect RPG. And so, like, he's not even at his peak yet. And you've seen how everyone loves Elden Ring. He's not even at his peak.
It's like every Souls game that's come out, it's just been, oh yeah, this is better. Oh yeah, this is better. And then Elden Ring just took the cake.
Neat.
Oh, did you guys see the cool little picture that who is it that makes Witcher?
CD, Project Red.
Did you see the post that they made?
Yeah. Yeah, that was really cool.
What was
So, Witcher 3, whenever they released the, I think it's Blood and Wine DLC,
Yeah.
that used to be like the #1 top rated DLC, and it's been that way for how long? How
Very
many
long time.
At least, almost, I think around like 10 years at least. And the new Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC has taken that #1 spot, and then CD Red has came out and said, "Hey, we just want to congratulate you guys on your success, and dethroning us. That was a pretty big feat, and we just wanted to congratulate you guys. It was just heartfelt and all that kind of stuff."
It was #1 DLC for 8 years.
God damn, that's a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think Elden, or I think Shadow of the Erd Tree beat it out by like 2 or 3 points. It's
8 years is a long time for fucking something to not take that
just a
threat.
DLC.
It's kind of sad, man.
Yeah, but this DLC, it does not feel like a DLC. It feels like a whole new game. Like he did what he said he was going to do, and he said he wanted to really capture that feeling of playing Elden Ring for the first time.
Yep.
And the moment you load into the DLC and start walking around, it is just, it really did recapture
You're
that
just
moment.
like,
You're
whoa.
there's just so many new things and cool
So
things.
many new bosses.
You feel like walking into Disneyland.
Yeah.
But
And
better.
it's also beautiful.
Oh, it's so fucking gorgeous.
How long do you think that game will be alive for?
At least another 8 years.
Shit, Dark Souls
Until
1
they
came
come
out
out.
in what, 2004, and people still make mods for it?
Yeah. I would probably say the
I
least
think it
played
came out
one
later
is
than that, because Demon Souls didn't even come out till
Was it later?
2006. Yeah, I think it was 2008 is
Did
when
it?
Dark Souls 1 came out.
Really?
when
Pretty
did
sure.
the Souls games come out?
I don't know much about it, but yeah, 2004 doesn't sound quite right.
2011 actually.
No, 2000. Good God.
That's
Oh,
when
way
Dark
off.
Souls came.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't read.
It,
yeah,
it
did
started
come out.
development in 2009. And then 2011
Man.
it dropped.
So when did Demon Souls come out?
So that probably would have been 2008.
That is wild.
Yeah, or no, 2009. The original Demon Souls came out.
That's what I like about the boys the best. You guys can play games like this, and then, we can go turn around and play games like fucking Stardew Valley or Minecraft or anything like that. Some fucking friend
Mario
groups, they
Party.
play Call of Duty and Call of Duty only. They stick to one game. We're just, we like to branch it out, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of nice. Yeah, there's not many friend groups like that. We
Why
stick
are you taking
together.
a shot at the other friend groups?
Because it's a friend group battle.
you got something going on against another friend group that you're part of?
No.
Those fuckers, they only play Battlefield.
I was about to say that.
I haven't talked to them in so long. It's been like since I was like maybe 16, all right?
Nick's got his fingies up. He's got
So
something to say.
speaking of Call of Duty,
Mm-hmm. You like your vault suits?
me, huh?
You like your vault suits?
Well, no, I haven't even touched Modern Warfare 3. But
Oh my
I
god.
told myself that, I wasn't going to get another COD after the new MW2. And then they dropped stuff for the new Black Ops 6. And I watched it, I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. And my coworker has done nothing but get me hyped up for it, and I hate that I'm actually hyped up for the new Call of Duty. Because
Nick's a COD guy now.
they're bringing back round-based zombies, and allegedly, it's going to be like every zombies from the previous titles. So like Cold War's, I think Cold War zombies. They're going to be bringing back Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 zombies, World at War zombies, Black Ops 3 zombies, like every zombies ever. Allegedly.
It's like the Infinity Wars of
Allegedly.
zombies.
Pretty much. And I'm hyped for
I
that.
can't wait for JFK's Iron Man moment.
That's right.
Are they still gonna have like stories with that? Because I remember they used to have fucking like a story going along with it, like with all the maps and stuff like that.
I would hope so. I would really hope so. But I don't know. I don't know how much they went into detail about the zombies.
Did you play much zombies?
Oh, dude, me and one of my buddies, that's all we would play was COD Zombies. And like I would always go over to his house and we would play whatever zombies we felt like, because he'd always get the newest COD for his birthday because that's always when it came out. And so we'd stay up all night playing zombies, or anytime we had like a marching band event where we were leaving at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, we would just stay up all night playing COD Zombies and then sleep on the way there.
Good old
it was
days.
great.
Yeah, I tell you, that's the one thing that I like. I like zombies and stuff like that, but I remember that like, I think it was in Cold War because I actually played the zombies, like the first map you get in that. And
I liked the first map, and then after that,
I liked it, but the problem is like it would get to the point to where the rounds, like you would just like get really powerful and you'd be able to like mow through all the fucking zombies, and it did get hard a little bit, but like at the end I was just like ready to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like it lasts like 4 hours, and I'm like, I can't do more
will
than 4
say,
hours
like,
in the same match.
that the Easter egg for the first map, it was easy to get to the boss, but the boss was actually pretty freaking hard.
I don't think I even did that, honestly. I don't think I got that far into it.
It was a fun time.
You know, what games you been playing, Alan?
So, I've been playing Elden Ring a little bit with the boys. I've been playing Valorant with some coworkers, but I've recently opened up Mad Mullet Jack. I bought it a few, like honestly, months ago, and only recently did I have time to actually sit down and start playing it a little bit. So I started playing it a little bit, and it's pretty cool. I really like the fast-paced first-person shooter, speedrun kind of game. It's a different vibe, and it's not very popular yet, I don't think. But
that one
Neon
game?
White is a good game that I played like years ago, and it reminds me a lot of that. But instead of like that kind of aesthetic, it's now back in Outrun 90s or 80s aesthetic and stuff, kind of like what you would see on a poster for like Stranger Things, or what they're referencing to like Terminator / stuff like that.
Terminator.
So I think Mad Mullet Jack, if I actually sit down and get to play it, I think it might be one of my favorite first-person shooters. Not gonna lie.
Did you ever play Bullets Per Minute?
I don't think so.
I think you would like that game.
Bullets per minute.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been playing recently, Mr. D?
Well, I was gonna ask Alan, is it like kind of a little bit like Hotline Miami a little bit?
It's got the same kind of aesthetic as Hotline Miami, but instead of like top down, it's first person, and instead of your main enemy in the first part that I have played is robots, so you're not killing the mafia or anything, but it is pretty cool.
I like games like that. I like the 80s aesthetic in games. That's definitely one of my favorites. There is this problem that I have with my friend Roger, and the thing about it is like, you know, we sat down one day and we were like, you know, we're going to play some Stardew Valley. And he told me, he let me know, he said, we're not going to get past the first season. And I was like, all right, man, I don't think that's true. We'll really dedicate time to this playthrough this time. And you know what hasn't happened? We made it to the first season and we never played it again. So you know what? Props to you, Roger, for telling me the truth. It's a hurtful truth,
I am the oracle.
but it is the truth.
Roger the all-knowing.
It's never happened. I always get to the end of summer and then I'm like, oh, great. Something else has come out and I want to play that next. This time it was Elden Ring and Destiny.
But I'll tell you, in that game, Stardew Valley, I just, you know, I've never done anything other than like go down to like the ocean and talk to the guy with the fishing pole. Press A, fish the whole time, had a delightful time, and that's all I've ever done in that game. Roger usually does the rest of the stuff. I don't know if you guys are into those kinds of games, but it'd be fun to play together.
I love farming games.
Well, I know you
love
are. I
farming
mean,
games.
obviously. I don't know if Nick is. I don't know if he's ever been into anything like that.
I don't think I've ever really played a style of game like that. I mean, I play like survival games with like farming mechanics, but what even is I've never even played Stardew Valley. Like, what even is it?
What?
I thought
It's just never really.
It's-
No, I've never touched it. I've always heard people talk about it, but I've never seen gameplay or anything of it.
It's so much fun.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's-
nice, relaxing 2D style farming game where you can farm, you can fish, you can get to know the village folk. There's like a cave that you can go adventuring and mining in. It's a nice
Are
fun
there any
time. isn't
monsters?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The cave system is like progressively gets harder as you go down. Like every 5 levels, it gets a little harder.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. It's nice to hang out there. But it's kind of like, you know, just about as peaceful as Minecraft is. But Minecraft can also be not peaceful sometimes, especially when Nick's playing it, because creepers always end up blowing your house up. But
It's one of those games that, like, if you
I
don't
have a
want
curse
anything
for creepers.
intensive going on, you can just chill and just play it
oh,
and just have fun.
fucking me and Roger, we recorded a video yesterday, but you know, we couldn't help but notice the fact. You know, we got into the Minecraft. You know, that server that you bought forever ago is just sitting there fucking up. You know, it's like it's sitting there ready to go. I didn't know if you like played it every now and then, or like maybe it's just there to be there, or like, you know, it's just like a tribute to what
think-
used to be, or like what the fuck it
I
is.
think I've hopped in it a couple times to like reminisce. You're like, man, I miss when everyone was playing Minecraft together.
Why don't you ask me to play Minecraft? You know I love Minecraft.
Because I get bored within like the first 15 minutes.
Okay, we'll talk about this. What? Because we've had this happen to our friend group multiple times, right? Like, we'll get into Minecraft
Multiple times.
and we'll get so fucking into it that we will just play that over everything else for like days and weeks and days. And one day we'll just stop. But what about it? Those playthroughs gets us so fucking into it that we can't stop. What is it about it?
I think the social aspect of it, just hanging out.
Yeah, and you can just do whatever you want, especially if you have mods.
Yeah.
There's probably also a nostalgia aspect to it, like, because most of us grew up playing it, so.
Yeah, but actually, the first game that I ever played with, like, this group of individuals was Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like
So-
it's a thing. Like you said, it was mostly because you can do whatever you want when you have mods and stuff like that. But I don't think there's ever been a time where we've like actually all gotten together and played like a modded server dedicated. You know what I'm saying? Like Roger's made a couple, but I don't think we've all got on it and fucking played it a lot. I mean, we might have like, you know,
Not like all of us together.
yeah, and you know, for a long time doing stuff. That's why I just
I
asked you
would
because like,
love if we did modded Minecraft.
well, I mean, yeah, but
I'm always down for
that's
Minecraft.
a pipe dream there, buddy.
I mean, I keep making servers.
And they,
One of them will stick.
one of these days.
Do you want to know something crazy about me?
Hmm.
Never owned a Minecraft account except the Game Pass, like for 2 days with the boys, and that was it.
I thought you said you grew up playing it, you fucking poser.
Just
He
because
said
I
most
grew
of
up-
us.
I played it on the Xbox or whatever, and I don't have access to that Xbox anymore. But even then, I only had it because of my ex-girlfriend back then. So like, I didn't play it a whole lot. All I did was make cannons and blow up shit.
I see. I see. Well, maybe one day we'll do it. We'll keep talking about it. A couple more years will go down the line. We'll talk about it again. We'll see what goes on.
I can't wait till we're all in our mid 80s.
We have a Minecraft server.
We all somehow end up in a nursing home together.
Just play land Tekken.
And I just hear from like a couple doors down. Yeah, so Roger, I was thinking about playing Minecraft.
That's the thing when we get older.
Damn it, Nick's got my shit again.
When we get older, most of the old people I see these days are just sitting there watching like Days of Our Lives and stuff. No, we're gonna fucking party it up, man. We're gonna fucking play
We're gonna be
LAN Halo.
gamers.
We're gonna fucking be doing all kinds of shit. We're gonna be on the VRs.
We're gonna put up signs saying "LAN party Halo night at 4 p.m. until 9 p.m. because bedtime is 9:10 p.m."
I can't wait till our grandkids come to visit. Like, no, it's Minecraft night.
Go away!
visit me
I'm
next
playing
week.
Minecraft.
But Grandpa, we flew in from like 5 hours
That
away.
seems like a skill issue, Sonny.
It's good.
Oh god,
Now hand that controller here and see Grandpa will pass.
I still got it.
I still got
you
it.
guys put a lot of thought into this.
We never put thought into stuff, so it's a miracle.
Would love to be in a nursing home with the boys. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. Yeah. We'll reserve our spots now. Can we all get buried next to each other?
We got a party in our graves.
You know what? You have to work that out with future me, but he'd probably be willing to some degree.
Each of our caskets have an associated RGB color scheme.
I get dibs on blue.
No,
You're the red one.
It's gonna look like you're
me and
coming
Nick
out
will
of
just be
hell.
buried together.
Yeah.
We'll bury you with your pit vipers on. We'll put like a red LED so it looks like you got a Terminator eye.
Hell yeah. That would be
I'm
badass.
absolutely no, Nick. You're absolutely getting buried with those things.
Hell yeah.
Well, what a bright future we have ahead of us, right?
Yes. I love when we skip any like mention of success and go straight to the grave. It's like, man, that would be so cool.
Leaving behind a noble legacy? Nah, I want to be buried next to these guys.
The eternal slumber with the boys.
The eternal slumber with the boys. That's goofy.
Thank you. I didn't know if it was or not.
Blake, have you ever beat the Ender Dragon?
Yeah.
Have
He
you?
is the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, I beat the
Well, I
Ender Dragon. Why is
haven't.
this surprising
I
to
haven't.
you?
I didn't know if you did.
I'm just get good.
Do you promise on our friendship
Skill
you beat
issue,
the Ender
Sonny.
Dragon?
Yes, I beat the Ender Dragon.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. Who'd you beat the Ender Dragon with? It wasn't fucking by
I
yourself.
don't. It was forever ago. I don't remember.
Was it in creative mode?
Oh, did he
I
shoot
am
the
a-
Elden?
Man,
Did he shoot the Ender Dragon?
I did not cheat the Elden Dragon.
The Elden Dragon. I did the same thing earlier.
Elden Ring. That's gonna be the next Elden Ring game. Elder Ring.
Elder Ring, Eldest Ring.
It's a trilogy.
No, that's yes.
I wonder if that game will get a sequel.
I don't know. It's pretty big. I'm not
didn't
quite
they
sure where
say-
the narrative would go.
Yeah, didn't they say with the DLC coming out, didn't they say that that's the last
Well, that was like the last thing for Elden Ring, not like a future title or anything.
like that IP?
You know what blows my mind? The fucking
What's that?
Elder Scrolls Online is still kicking and coming out with stuff.
Bro,
It's
I
a
saw the
fucking
DLC
hour.
for that recently and I was like, that's still going?
Yeah. Golden
it's fucking
Road.
dead.
Yeah, the Golden
The
Road.
fucking paywall of death.
Yeah.
That's just MMOs, man. You can't escape that.
Mamos.
I don't like MMOs.
Did any of
I
you
think
like?
I
they're
like
fun.
certain
I
Did
like
any-
them. I sold my soul to fucking Elder Scrolls Online.
Did you?
I
Yeah,
remember that.
man, I play that shit all the time. We got
you
I
play
married.
with?
remember that.
You for a week.
I
Yeah,
remember
Master.
that. I remember
You left me
that.
at the altar.
Yeah. You still have your ring?
Yeah, it's still my character.
Wow.
You haven't filed for divorce yet or nothing?
Nope. Because I get all your stuff now.
Went to the gas station, never came back, and you're still married to me. What the fuck? I figured if you left the problem alone long enough, it'd just go away.
See, there's that child mentality he was talking about.
Did you just call Roger a problem?
No, I called our marriage
He
a
very
problem.
much did. What was the problem about it, Dylan?
Yeah, what's so wrong?
Well, we might not want to get into detail on that on live podcast.
It
Is it
wouldn't have
'cause
been
he's
legal
a-
in the state at the time.
God damn, you're right.
I don't think it would have been legal regardless.
Is it still not legal?
It is.
Oh, was Dylan a minor at the time?
Oh,
I'm not talking about that.
no, what if somehow you guys were like actually legally married this entire
we are.
time?
Oh, goodness. You gotta start apologizing to your actual life.
That's why we didn't have a big fancy wedding because I couldn't. I have to fucking
You gotta
finish
keep
the
it on the
paperwork.
download. You didn't want me to find out. I'm your secret second family.
He created a new character on Elder Scrolls and did it there.
Dylan.
What do you say?
I can't believe it.
What was that fucking was that game that you sent all of us the other day, Roger, the same game that Nick sent, or was that what was it, Chained Together or something like that? Is it just like a platformer?
Yeah, it's a platformer where each player is chained to each other, and you have to cooperate to get climb out of hell.
Yeah,
You remember the
I've
game? What was it
seen
called?
that.
Like Climb or like Up or something like that?
Only Up? Is that
Yeah, Only Up. It's like that, except like you're with friends and you have to like work together.
Hey. Now if you wanted to file for divorce, that's the game
That's
to do
too
it.
damn bad.
I don't know, bro. I don't think we could handle it, man. Fucking, we barely fucking could get through fucking parkour together without fucking our friendship ending. I don't know if we can do all that.
Well, don't spoil the episode. Gosh,
Yeah.
What? I wasn't talking about the episode.
when you're talking about parkour,
Every time we've ever done parkour.
You know what I miss that has parkour?
What?
Mirror's
What,
Edge.
buddy?
Oh my god.
Dying Light 1.
Wait, what was it, Nick?
Dying Light 1.
Ah,
such a
before the
beautiful game.
series
I
was
love it.
murdered.
Yeah.
mhm.
Is it murdered?
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Fuck
the
yeah,
most
2
recent one
was
was
ass.
awful.
2 was straight ass.
Which is a
I
shame.
thought everybody
'cause
fucking praised that game.
I praised the first one.
Fuck yeah. The first one was phenomenal.
Um,
And then like I can't remember if it was like the lead director or whoever, but something happened and they fired him, and then someone took his place, and everything, all the progress he had for the game, like all the concepts and everything he had done, they scrapped that and just did their own thing.
That's
So
sad.
everything that was like originally like like, hey, this is stuff we're doing, this is stuff we're looking towards. They're just like, nah, we're not going to do his stuff. We're going to do our own thing. And it was like just dog water.
So they basically
it went from like
just tried to ride his success and just fell off the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
their biggest mistake was the big thing about Dying Light 1 that like everyone fucking loved about it was that it was physics based. So like, the way you would hit enemies, the way they would fall, like, it's literally just physics based. Their first mistake with Dying Light 2 was making everything animation based. So going from physics based to animation, yeah, that was like the big thing that everyone hated. Is like they changed all like the things you could do like animation based stuff.
That's sad.
So just fucking, it just so like movement and everything just felt so different and just like almost like clunkier than Dying Light 1.
Like preset animations for the stuff that you do or something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
And that was like the big thing, like parkour, it just parkour and combat. Like the parkour felt like not terrible, but the combat just felt like absolute dog shit.
I wonder why they decided to do that.
I don't know.
Don't make sense.
The person they put in charge was a nitwit.
Yeah,
Well.
apparently.
They didn't think that at the time, apparently.
Look at them now. Yeah, they tried so hard to like bring that game back to life, and it's like they've added some cool stuff, but it's stuff that should have been in the game like all along.
Well, like every AAA game is like that these days.
Yeah, it took them like 2 years to add guns to the game.
There weren't guns
When
at
Dying Light
launch?
1, no, they didn't have guns at launch.
And a zombie survival?
Yeah. I mean, Dying Light 1 didn't have them either, but no, it did. They didn't have like a ton of weapons, but they had like, like pistols and.
Well, it makes
I mean,
sense
and then, like-
in that one because it was physics based, so you want more physical weapons rather than just just shoot them with the gun.
Yeah. But yeah, it took them forever to add guns to Dying Light 2.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I remember everyone freaking out. I was like, oh my god, we're finally getting guns. I'm like, brother.
Game's dead.
That should have been that should have been there like forever ago. Yeah, they just carry like zero continuity from 1.
I don't know. There's not too many zombies games that comes out these days that are that great. Like that fucking World War Z. I thought that game was going to be fucking amazing.
I broke that game.
Yeah.
Was not amazing. And what was
It
didn't,
was
like,
not amazing.
Back for Blood like flop hard.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
It
that's
was,
how
it
much it
was
flopped.
fun. It's just it didn't have any fucking content. It was just the same, like, 4 maps.
They never came out with more?
I'm sure they came out with more, but it's like, you have to have stuff for people to do at launch or they're just going to play other games.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah, by the time they add that kind of stuff, no one's playing the game, so it's just like,
Yeah.
Yep.
And it definitely felt like great value, Left 4 Dead.
Oh, 100%.
I hate when a game's so fucking hyped like that, and then I fucking, buy it, and I'm like, man, I just wasted my money so hard. It's like the worst feeling.
Yeah.
That's why they had that Steam refund.
Well, yes, that's why Steam's the best.
Yes,
That's also
sir.
why I rarely pre-order games anymore.
Oh, pre-ordering is a scam.
Yeah, 100%.
Did it not used to be?
No, it's always been that way. I just grew as a person and as a consumer.
But you don't get the
Pre-ordering
cool
has
thing.
always been a scam.
What the fuck?
Pay for the game that may or may not come out, and you have no idea if it's going to be good or not. That's ridiculous.
What the fuck was that hat you had, Nick? What the fuck was that? Well, it had a fucking helmet
the
on.
helmet. Get it.
oh,
Get
You gotta
it.
show us. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was fucking interesting looking. Looked like Medusa.
It's in arm's reach.
Where else would it be,
Every
Roger?
this is a heavy motherfucker. Just so
Puts
you
it
know,
on
this
every time he
motherfucker's
plays
like
out.
heavy.
I was about to say, what do you think he's going to do for the final fight?
Glasses off. I don't think you can really see.
No.
But
No, but Hell yeah.
Turn on
Wait,
a
can,
light.
can you
maybe
wait,
you would
Nick?
be
I need you to put your hand out
I
like
can't hear what's
this.
going on.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nick, put your hand out like this, like you're holding a little flame. Yeah, it's him. It's him.
He's the guy.
It's Elden Ring himself.
It's John Elden Ring.
Oh man, that's
Elden Ring being
They need to make a helmet like that with fucking headphones integrated into them. That way you can actually play the game while
got
wearing
It'll
it.
be
another
so
snake head on the back
uncomfortable.
right here. Pretty cool. Heavy motherfucker.
So like porcelain, steel,
Oh,
black steel.
that would be so expensive. Porcelain helmet.
All right, what's going on?
I just asked what it was made out of. If it was made out of plastic or metal or what the fuck it was.
Or porcelain.
Yeah, porcelain.
The helmet part is plastic, not like a cheap plastic. Like I don't know, it's like oh shit.
It's the expensive plastic.
Yeah.
The premium.
And like, I don't know, there's like a lining on the inside. And I think it's like whatever's between that plastic, like I guess like so it doesn't like lose its shape or whatever, or like bend, and like in between that lining. I think that's probably what makes it heavy as fuck. But yeah, that thing's like fucking 20 pounds for a fucking helmet.
It's ridiculous.
Guess
Put
it.
that motherfucker on your head. It's like damn.
Guess you should work out with it on. You can build those neck muscles.
Probably. I'm gonna start wearing that when I play Elden Ring.
As you should.
There's this question I've been meaning to ask you, Alan. I just wondering, this new place here is that you've brought us to is the fucking grass growing through the window? Like, are you even taking care of that fucking place? Are you okay?
Do you need help?
So the people that I pay I haven't seen them in a year or two. It's kind of gotten a little bad.
Mhm.
I think they'll come around eventually. They're probably just on vacation or something.
No,
So,
didn't tell you in advance.
although that one right there, it's actually I think wild onions. So
Oh
College
boy.
onions.
Free lunch.
You know what fucking
Just
you know what
reach
question
back
you
there.
forgot to ask, and it's almost been an hour.
What?
Wow.
I'm gonna ask it for you, Roger. How have you been?
Oh.
How's your day?
I love that this is a regular thing now. It's been pretty good. I'm actually not like tired as shit because I took a nap before podcast.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yay.
How'd your day go, buddy? How's your week been? What's happened since the last time we've talked?
Elden Ring. Much of that. I found a cool weapon that I want to show you at some point, but I don't want to say too much about it because spoilers.
If you show me this weapon, I gotta show you that weapon.
No, you can't show me the cool magic sword. I gotta find that on my own.
What kind of sword we're
My big
talking
I
brain.
can
about?
take you to it.
What's up, Dylan?
Nothing at all.
No? Okay.
There's a question I want all of us to answer before we leave. Okay, so this is something like I've been contemplating. But what's a certain thing? Like it can be anything. But what's something that you've been waiting to come out? You know what I'm saying? Like a certain video game or a certain movie or a certain, toy, whatever the fuck it is. And I'll tell you mine first to give you a little bit of time, and then fucking Roger can go because he's has to go next. But fucking a new Shrek movie, man. It's been way too long. You know what I'm saying? Fucking
Apparently, I think I heard something about
I thought they were coming out with like another Shrek movie.
I'd never heard anything about it, and that's the problem. I think we need a new Shrek movie.
Go, guys, they're showing Shrek in my local theater.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Bring some of Alan's wild onions with you. You can make it
Eddie Murphy confirms both Shrek 5 and a donkey
a
spinoff.
donkey spinoff. We don't need that.
This was a day ago.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You know what took me all my life to find out about Eddie Murphy?
Hmm.
He's gay. I never knew that about Eddie Murphy.
Is that important?
No, it just blew my mind, or it did. Like I was just like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I just never knew.
Well,
I just thought it was interesting about him. One of the, like my
What an
favorite
interesting
actors as a
character
child.
trait for Eddie Murphy.
Just someone that I grew up watching. Like in the movies he was in, and
Oh, so it's like one of
Monster.
those things like you just assumed you knew pretty much everything there was to know about him.
well, no, I didn't assume I knew everything. It's just one of those things I just never knew about him.
Wow.
Oh, well, Roger, what's something that you want to come out?
You know what I want? Something that's been needed to happen for
I
years.
know what he's gonna say.
Ever since it's come
I
out.
know. I know.
I guarantee you don't. Because I don't talk about it that much.
Oh,
I know.
yeah, you
Where
do.
is the English localization of Mother 3?
Oh,
Where?
I was gonna say either Custom Robo or something to do with Mother.
They did a sequel to Custom Robo for the DS and then for I think their 3DS, and they were both terrible.
Oh,
Just re-release the old one for the GameCube, not the N64. I don't think the N64 one ever came out in the United States, actually.
well,
Bring them both. I didn't get to play that one.
bring justice to Custom Robo
Nintendo, why?
and Mother 3.
Blake, how about you, buddy? Okay.
That's my favorite title.
I
with a little
would, there's a
reverb.
trend going along, so I know it's most likely going to happen. But I hope they do a Mega Man Star Force collection, because they've been re-releasing all the old Mega Man games, and Mega Man Star Force was like my childhood game. Like that was it. And I really want them to come out with the collection, which they were probably going to come out with soon, because they, like I said, they've been releasing them. But I just want it. That's it.
That's all you want in life.
That's all I want in life.
Okay.
Nothing else.
How about you, Nick?
So, we actually, there's two things. We actually got a little bit of news on the first one.
Okay.
I'm actually so excited because it's been dead for like 7 or 8 years. Metroid Prime 4. We finally got a trailer after like 7 or 8 years. After
He's
like,
getting
hey, we're going to do this and it's going to come out in a couple of years, and then like it didn't come out in a couple of years, and they're like, hey, we're going to scrap everything and start from scratch, and then just radio silence from the there forth. We finally got something, and it looks beautiful, and I am just so happy that we finally got it.
Glad it's tickled you.
And the other thing is a goddamn PC port for Bloodborne, so I can play Bloodborne with Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be really cool.
Let's go hunt down the Orphan of Kos and kill Amygdala. Let's do it.
Together.
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 See.
All right, well, that's the end of the
Let's
podcast.
experience
so I-
Eldritch horrors together
Yeah.
We've asked
like a
everybody.
family.
We've asked everybody.
No, we
that-
haven't. We didn't ask Al.
I know. I'm joking.
You motherfucker.
Alan, what?
I'll just leave. It's fine. Whatever. I understand. I haven't spoken much this episode. I get it. I'm not even here.
No.
What was the question?
He wasn't paying attention.
The question is something along the lines of would you want to see that's like we've been waiting too long for, right?
There's something that you
Or like-
personally want to come out, in your lifetime that you don't think will, but might.
Not to give them shit, but Time Splitters Rewind. I've been following this thing for 7 years, and I really
haven't
wanted to
thought of-
come out because I want to play it so bad because I
Dude, I
love
haven't
Time
thought about
Splitters.
Time Splitters in forever.
Time Splitters Rewind, or even Time Splitters 4. Can I get one of those, please? I love Time Splitters. It's so cool.
I think I have Time Splitters 2 on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Do you split time by chance? So
You do.
yeah. Is that what it's about?
Pretty
Yeah,
wacky.
specifically in the third one, you actually split time, but
Is there like a big story behind it you really like?
the story doesn't even really come until the third one. So the second one kind of introduces the story. The first one's more like an arcade shooter kind of deal, and then the third one is like an actual story-driven game where everything's connected. The second one's more like, all right, if you want me to spoil some stuff, I won't spoil everything, but like the first one is literally just an arcade kind of go in, grab thing, leave, and there's enemies in the way, and there's a time limit. And then the second one is like you have a lot of subplots, and they're not exactly connected or anything, but they're all like umbrellaed by a big plot, which is like further along in time, and you go back in time into these different spots. And then the third one, you actually go forward and backward in time, and the plot is all connected. So I really like that three different ways of storytelling, technically.
Huh. Well, I never knew this game existed. I might check it out. Can you pick it up
I
anywhere?
love these
Pretty
games.
cool.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Game
eBay.
Exchange, maybe. Yeah, they're
What's it on?
Time Splitters 1 and 2 are on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. And then 3 is on Xbox 360, I think, and maybe Time is on PlayStation 2, maybe 3. I think it was around that era, like right when PS3 was coming out. So, I think, if I remember correctly, but yeah.
Gotcha.
It's time to split. Sorry.
You know what we haven't gotten in a super long ass time since like the DS age? A new Spyro game.
We got the Reignited trilogy.
Yeah.
Well,
Which-
that was already a game though. That was like already a set of games.
They kinda
that they
ended
didn't come out with
Spyro.
one.
They kind of ended Spyro with the Skylanders because like
Ugh.
they included him in that and then took off with that. I guess I don't know. I didn't pay much attention
Included
to
him.
it.
That's where that's
Yeah.
where Skylanders came from.
Well,
He was
think-
like the big face for it
Is that
until
a-
like they came out
Yeah.
with the second
That's
one.
those fucking
It
things
was
you put
Skylanders-
on the little blocks. You could buy
Yeah,
little
little
figures
portals,
for. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, it was literally called Skylanders: A Spyro's
Spyro's
Adventure. Yeah,
Did he die or something? Is that like how he's ended?
he just didn't become one of the main characters
They kill
anymore.
him off.
For it being a
just got
kids
phased out.
game, I don't think they kill off main character in a kids game. So I could be wrong
Yeah.
though.
Mhm.
I was surprised they didn't do a new Spyro game after the success of Crash 4.
Crash 4
Kinda
is a
figured they
thing.
would've. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it's been
the
a thing,
fuck?
brother.
Where have I been?
and it's really good
Huh.
apparently.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Whoa. Are we talking about actual Crash 4 or are we talking about Crash Warped or whatever that one was?
It's about time.
Okay. All right.
Apparently, they
continue.
actually make fun of that other game in the game.
Yes, good.
Like, does anybody care about a small spoiler line?
I'm good. You can say it if everybody else is cool with it.
Is everybody else cool with it?
Yeah. I'm
It's Crash. How lore intensive can the game be?
Cool. You're right. But, well, it's not really lore, but at one
So
point,
key characters in the side game Crash Bash are introduced
Yes.
as actual villains.
but at one point, one of the new characters like looks at Crash and was like, "How many times have you fought this guy?" And they go, "Oh, this is number 4." And they go, "Oh, I really felt like it's been more than that." And that's it. That's the line. But I just love that.
I like
it's
the
funny.
meta humor.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here? No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That I love you all, and I'm glad that I made it to this episode this time.
Were you like not going to be able to
You
make
was
it
the
almost
CP
or
boy.
something?
Well, last week I wasn't here, remember?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I thought
Yeah.
you couldn't make it this time almost or something like that.
I mean, I almost overslept.
We would have woke you
did
up.
have a
He
good
was
nap.
napping.
No.
If I remembered to put my phone off silent from work.
You see, every time I send a text message to you guys and it says phone's on silent, I say notify anyway because this bitch is going to get my text message no matter what.
Does it actually do that?
Yeah, it says I can press
Yeah.
notify
Oh.
anyway. Yeah. Fucking great feature.
But I think it does like a silent send. So like it sends to you, and, like you get a notification, but it doesn't like make your phone buzz
Well,
and
that's
stuff. I'm
stupid.
pretty sure.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
I don't know.
Jesus.
I just work here.
Let's
I
let's
just
test it
work
right now.
here.
Put your phone on D&D, Blake. Let's test it right now.
D&D,
Okay.
not
Dungeons and
disturb.
Dragons.
All right. Text me.
Dragons.
What a
Is it
bit.
on?
You guys are really
Yep.
killing it
It's
with
not
this one.
on. You're lying.
It's on.
Then why does it say you don't have your notifications silenced?
It could be because you might be one of the people that I let messages through.
You don't let me have messages through, you fucking piece of shit.
The truth come out. Friendship destroyed.
I remember setting it up forever ago, so I don't even know how to change it now.
I didn't even know it was a feature.
Well, good. You better not. You better not take me off.
I won't take you off, buddy.
Ridiculous. Well, Alan, can you tell everybody something really inspirational before we get out of here?
Your brain plays tricks on you, and nobody actually cares what you do with your life, so make sure it's something that you actually want to do with your life.
Man, that cut deep. Jesus Christ. Nick, can you take us out after that?
Remember, everybody, you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. Good night.
I want to have sweet dreams tonight.
You know those jump scares in horror games where it just flashes where it just flashes a PNG for a second. It's just next.
The lips.